Hello student. Today we start the biology of silver carp. Already I told that exotic carp belonging the three fishes, that is grass carp, silver carp and the common carp. But the question is that what is meant by the exotic carp? Exotic carp means those fishes whose native is foreign country, which are introduced in India for the commercial purpose, and they are silver carp, grass carp and the common carp. Today we see the silver carp. But the question is that what is meant by carp? Carp means those fishes that doesn't have the teeth, toothless mouth, called the carp. This is on the simple definition. What can we say? The simple definition, that is the toothless mouth, called the carp. That is the Indian major carps, exotic carps, that is within the exotic carps, example grass carp, silver carp, common carp, all are the toothless mouth. Indian major carps, that is example Katla, Romrigal, the title, that is the Indian major carps. The fish have the title in the name, that is the carp. It means that the toothless mouth. Okay, today we see the exotic carp. One of the example from exotic carp, that is the silver carp, which are the exotic, means which are natives foreign country, which are introduced in India for the commercial purpose in the year 1960 or 61. First of all, about the biology of silver carp. The scientific name is very important. The scientific name of silver carp is Hypothalamus voltrix. In the examination, they can ask the scientific name of silver carp. Then about the external characters. First of all, the important point is that silver carp is a surface feeder, means it feeds upon the water surface. Body oblong, slightly compressed, silvery in color identification, that is snout bluntly rounded, lower jaw slightly protruding, small eyes, very small scales are present, origin of dorsal fin behind the ventral, midway between tip of snout and base of caudal fin. This is about the external characters of silver carps. Barbels are absent generally, near about 40 to 60 centimeter in length. Then about the food and feeding habit of silver carp. On larval stage, it feeds on nanoplankton, shifting to the zooplankton. Means if the growth of the fish, that time the changes of food is also we found by this process also. Means on larval stage it feeds on nanoplankton, shifting to the zooplankton. From early fry to late fry stage, this is the next step, growing period of silver carp. From early fry to late fry stage, it feeds on zooplankton, okay, as a main food with phytoplanktons as a occasional food, but later phytoplankton becomes the major food. Means last stage when the fish is grow about 1 kg or the 900 gram, that time the phytoplankton is the major food. When the primary stage, fry or spawn or fingerlings, that time it feeds upon the nanoplankton or the zooplankton. When it's adult stage, means one after the completion of 1 year, after the completion of 1 kg, the major food of silver carp is the phytoplankton, right? Then about the growth. What is the growth of silver carp? Hatchling when stock 10 to 12.5 lakhs per hectare. When you culture in the ratio, that is the 10 to 12.5 lakhs per hectare. At the time it grows, or the size 25 to 30 mm in 15 days. When we stock for the culture of silver carp in the ratio 10 to 12.5 lakhs per hectare, 12.5 lakhs per hectare, that time within the 15 days, what we found that the fish grow 25 to 30 mm in length. In China, species grow to 150, 900, 1800 and 4200 grams at the end of first, second, third and fourth year respectively. Important point is that what I am saying, that in China species the growth rate is slightly low compared to the India. because the fish when grow in foreign country there is the temperature maximum 17 degrees centigrade. In India the temperature from 38 to 44 or sometimes 45 degrees centigrade. The point of view that the pituitary gland is very important for the growth purpose. Okay, this is the example. You can minutely observe what I am saying, that the Chinese species grow 150 gram, 900 gram, 1800 gram and 4200 grams at the end of first year, second year, third year and fourth year. Means in the first year it grow 150 grams, second year 900 grams, third year 1800 grams and fourth year 4200 grams. This is about the explanation, this is about the growth rate of China. But our India, our reservoir, in reservoir it grows 900 grams, 2000 grams, 4500 grams and 5000 grams during the first, second, third year by the scientist Rao and Trivedi in the 1972. If we compare it, reservoir in the first year 900 gram means near about 1 kg. In the second year it grows 2000 gram means near about 2 kg. In third year 4500 means 4.5 kg. In the last year 5000 grams means 5 kg. In the reservoir it found that about in India the scientists Rao and Trivedi in the year 1972. It is the growth rate of foreign country and in the India due to the temperature, due to the pituitary gland growth. Then about the maturity, already I told that in the foreign country they have the temperature low, they have the more time for the maturity, but in India is the temperature is high, near about 44 to 42. That time the maturity period is fast compared to the foreign country. In temperate country it mature 2 to 3 year life when weight of fish is 2 kg about or higher, but in very cold countries it mature 5 to 6 year or sometimes 5 to 7 at the time of weight 2.5 kg. It is the difference between foreign country and our India. Okay, then about the fecundity. What is meant by the fecundity? What is the definition of fecundity? Number of eggs laid by female fish per gram its body weight. It's called the fecundity. Depending upon the ori of that fish, about the fecundity. According to the Alupini, the scientist Alupini, 1963, he observed that fecundity of silver carp range means from that the weight 3.8 to 3 to 8.5 kg. What he found that 1,45,000 to 20 lakhs 44,000 and average 171 eggs per gram body weight. This is the fecundity of silver carp by scientist Alupini in the year of 1963. Right. Then about the spawning. Spawning means nothing but the breeding season. Spawns 1 year hypophysation from June to August. In India, spawns in 1 year silver carp. By hypophysation means nothing but the hypophysation is the induced breeding. By the artificial also we can take the spawning or the breeding in the hatcheries or in the ponds or in the reservoir also. The last point, that is the distribution. Native of freshwater silver carp from the China and Russia. Already I told that it is the exotic fish which are transplanted in India for the culture, for the commercial view in large number of countries of temperature and subtropical region of the world including India, and it is a very valuable food fish. The last point, that is the economic important. Fastest growth rate of carp of India, highly useful in composite fish culture. It means that it can culture with Katla, roe, mrigal. It can culture with Indian major carps also. Very beneficial for the purpose of culture. Useful for stocking reservoirs and tanks rich in phytoplankton, covering of phytoplankton, because the main food is the phytoplankton. Already we see in the food and feeding concept, main food of the silver carp, that is the phytoplankton. Okay, thank you.